Hi there, Scorpios. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at the first week of 2017, January 1st through 8. The kickoff for the first week of 2017 is a mixed bag of tricks. But before we look ahead and start dissecting it, let's take a quick glance at the carryovers we're still dealing with from last year. The first one up at the opening gate on Sunday, January 1st, is a Mercury retrograde carryover that gets this year off to a very slow start. At its best, this carryover from before Christmas is a reminder to finish tying up last year's loose ends. At its worst, it puts communications and transportation at a double disadvantage. Unfortunately, on Wednesday, January 4, Mercury reverses back into overly optimistic Sagittarius, your second house of money and self-worth, which means that while you're backtracking, you're also going to have to make an added effort to stay focused and on track. The good news is that even though Mercury still has a few more days in Sagittarius and won't really be moving direct and on full steam until January 12, the retrograde ends this week, Sunday, January 8, but all astrologers are advising just to let it go a little longer. That's the day communications and transportation will start to return to normal. The other January 1st carryover is a Mars-Neptune conjunction, both of which are in Pisces, by the way, your romance and fun zone. From New Year's Eve that can best be described as post-holiday depression. You know how it is. Whenever you're off work, you sleep in, you go to bed later, you watch more TV, you tend to eat more, you tend to relax, take it easy, you don't go to the gym, you tend to drink a bit more alcohol, maybe you'll sneak a couple of cigarettes, and then when you have to clean up your act and shave your legs, ladies, or whatever it is you have to do, you think, oh, God, I have to go back to work. And, while before you go on vacation, everything's fine, it's work. But when you get a taste of freedom and the taste of all that sugar and carbs, you realize, no. Eating foods high in iron and getting enough sleep in your own bed are the best ways to get you through this low energy field. As we look ahead, the first week of the new year also has some good news from a Jupiter-Saturn sextile, a positive shift for Venus, and a one-time meeting between the Sun and Pluto. On Sunday, January 1st, there's a lucky lineup between Jupiter and Saturn that can be the spark that turns things in your favor if you've already done all the prep work and the heavy lifting. There's also some happy news for relationships Tuesday, January 3, when Venus, the goddess of love, moves into Pisces, your fellow water sign and your fifth house of romance, creativity, and self-fulfillment. Pisces is Venus's second favorite sign placement after Taurus, and of course, Venus in Pisces is extremely happy and works extremely well. So if you've just met somebody, or if you and your partner have really rekindled the flame over the holidays, things are really going to be good for you. There's an annual one-day conference between the Sun and Pluto that signals it's time to push the power button, and that's going to be happening in Capricorn, your third house of communication. These two titans have been meeting up every year since 2008 in the sign of Capricorn, which is synonymous with corporate power. The Sun is our center of energy, and Pluto rules over crises and transformation, and of course Pluto is your ruler. So this is important for you. During the last 9 years, the entire world has been experiencing financial emergencies, drastic climate changes, and massive changes in the balance of power. On a personal level, Scorpios, this is a signal to keep fighting for your long-term goals and not back down. So interesting week ahead, interesting year, and let's hope it's a good one. Thanks so much, and I'll speak to you soon.